How long, O Lord, must I call for help, but you do not listen? Amen. Or cry out to you for violence, but you do not save. Why do you make me look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrong? And the Lord replied, look at the nations and watch and be utterly amazed, for I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe even if you were told. So the other day, y'all, I was scrolling on YouTube, and in the news ad section, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, I don't pay much attention to it. I saw this, and the only reason why I screenshot it was because I saw it said it's our turn to prosper. And I was just like, oh, this is about to be a word, okay? And then a couple days after I saw that thing on YouTube, I went for a walk and I saw this Trump card. I said, oh yeah, this about to be a word. So I looked up what a Trump card was, y'all. 4 aces or what have you, okay? Holding all the aces, having a strong advantage or the best possible position. Amen. As the ace is the highest ranking card in most card games. A trump card can refer to either a playing card in a suit that has been declared trumps in a card game, or metaphorically something that gives someone a significant advantage or secret weapon. Now going back to this, I noticed that it was 15 minutes and 52 seconds long, so I pulled that in the Strong. 1552 in the Strongs means clearly evident, manifest, obvious, perfectly evident, manifest. I don't like that word manifest, y'all. To me, it gives like new age spiritual crap. I don't get down with that. But at the same time, it's basically saying like it's coming, like you're going to see it. It's going to be obvious. It conveys the idea of something being unmistakably apparent or manifest to the observer, right? So like you're literally going to see this happening. And just like it said in the video with Trump, at the top it said it's our time to prosper, right? So y'all already know, I went to the Lord about it. I'm like, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? So I'm gonna read y'all what I put in my notes from what I was talking to the Lord about, okay? Trump card, right? God has the advantage. What he has planned will trump what we see in the physical, Jesus, okay? When playing cards, they don't let the other players know what's in their hand, right? Especially when it's a good hand, because they know that they have an advantage, okay? God has a set of cards, right, in his hands that the enemy doesn't know, hasn't seen, hasn't anticipated, right? He thinks he's winning based on how it looks, right? That's why I told you guys before, do not be deceived by how things look in the physical, right? Okay, but God's hand will trump it. God's hand of cards, right, will supersede anything the enemy is playing. God puts on a poker face, right, and therefore the enemy doesn't know when or what God is doing. He catches him by surprise, okay, and delivers his hand to us. Everything he has planned is revealed, and we step into what he has for us, catching everyone by surprise because he waited and had it up his sleeve the whole time. So what God has up his sleeve, y'all, is going to take everyone by surprise, right? It's a trump card. He has the advantage. He has the ultimate playing hand. Just like he says in Habakkuk, right? For I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe, even if you were told. And y'all, when I was going over this with the Lord, right, he reminded me of Jesus's resurrection, right? Like Satan had no idea. Nobody had no idea really what was about to happen. Satan, for example, he thought that was it. He thought he won. He thought victory was his until Jesus rose 3 days later. Trump card. That, to be honest, was the ultimate trump card, baby. Amen. But y'all, even going through the whole entire Bible, right, you can see so many times how God had the upper hand. And I know that should go without saying. God always has the upper hand, right? But see, when Satan attacks you, when things in the physical look like it's not going to prosper, okay, here comes God throwing down that trump hand, baby, and winning, having the advantage and showing you that he was here the whole entire time. He had everything already planned out. All you have to do is trust him. So y'all, I don't know what your trump card is, baby. I do not know what God is going to throw down on the table for you, okay, and shut everybody down. But it's going to be something. It's going to be something so utterly amazing, right, that you would not believe even if you were told.